What's going on? He's dead.
General Afshin Rajavi.
That's our guy.
Yep. Have a good.
With Bravo's exfil hit down by a rocket and the crew stuck on a bombed-out street as tangos arrived, Jason and company swiftly solved the situation. With Ray and Brock acting as Overwatch snipers, Jay and Omar followed instructions to the crashed helicopter, while Sonny and Trent went in search of a car.
Sooner than expected.
This one. Crash ice about 2 clicks out.
Bravo 1. Orders from above. The material stand by for exfil. Be advised, we've been unable to reach the
Fucker.
little fuckers. 300 yards.
Nice. Fragoed. Gotta get to the crash site.
Yeah, shit. Truck just ate an RPG.
On it. I got one that'll work. Gonna be swarming full of enemies, so a good call to make it. Hey, no sniper Overwatch with Brock. Time I get to crush some fucking skulls. Fortunately, Clay's rifle.
Jay and Omar arrived at the helicopter to find one pilot unharmed and the other critically injured but still breathing. Things heated up when Sonny and Trent were locked down just feet away from a swarm of criminals, and though Sonny, not himself, in the aftermath of the Clay news nearly went rogue to choose a battle he, and presumably others would undoubtedly lose, Ray calmed him down. When the majority of the bad guys were gone, Bravo cleared the rest of the field and united at the chopper.
This is one. You got it.
Sonny and Trent are in a tight spot too. Smoke, tell me when you say. Stand by in 3, 2, 1.
Sonny's about to go loud with a shit ton of...
Up. Advise. Be back ASAP. Make go out.
I don't have time for this fucking bullshit. We gotta move.
Sonny, stand down. Fuck down. What the fuck now? We're technicals and 20 enemy. You're not winning this. Clay's gone, man. But nothing is bringing him back. I can't believe you used my name on the radio. 3, are we good?
Enemy's bugging out. Frag out.
A lot of noise. Lieutenant Davis. Off without being Bravo's. Listen, I'm glad you're here.
Blue. Blue.
2 banged up. Ram.
Security, gotta cut these pilots out.
We need to take it to them or they're gonna violence out.
Fuck are you?
Echo 1, go to left. Thanks for the cover, Echo 1. Echo 1, this is 3. Carpool's on the way.
Sonny whopped out a backup medkit he started carried beneath his vest ever after Clay almost died in Mali, with the female pilot in urgent need of care.
3, where the fuck are you?
We're getting flanked on. We're coming in hot. Where is she? She's touch and go.
Enemy's gonna regroup fast. Let's move.
Bravo was unable to return to the United States in time for Clay's burial, so they convened at his tombstone, where Ray briefed everyone on the events behind Clay's death. What's that vet going to do with the years Clay won't get? Sonny wondered. Ray said, I hope he makes the most of them. Sonny was given some alone time with Clay, during which he recalled, all those times you swim buddied me and I left you vulnerable to the sharks. Sonny then said he would make good on the promise he made after Clay was wounded in Mali. I'm going to look out for Stella and Brian, don't you worry about them. Stella herself then arrived at Sonny's side, and explained that the funeral couldn't be delayed since command couldn't say how long or short Bravo would be. Sonny invited Stella to a send-off they were having at the bulkhead, but she admitted she wasn't ready to face all those memories just yet. Mandy met Omar at the bulkhead party, and Clay's father Ash teased Jason about having a memorial today for his son, but tomorrow Jason receives the Navy Cross for saving Clay's life. How's that for irony? Says one. But after Jason stated that he, too, believes the issue is Bull's tea, the guys calmed down, and Clay's portrait was posted next Swannies, where Ash commented that Bravo provided Clay with the family and support he couldn't. Also at the bulkhead, when Lisa arrived, she deflected Sonny's latest rant about her not doing enough for Bravo by sharing the information she had literally just obtained. Marley veered off course. Because the battle space commander, Colonel Decker, had neglected to change the communications channels as frequently as he should have, SGS had been eavesdropping in and knew that Bravo was on the way. Decker was about to be promoted to Brigadier General, thus the "oops" was being pushed under the rug. Later, Sonny sought his own tiny measure of justice by tracking down Decker in a Packy parking lot and knocking him down with a single punch. "You're terrible at security, Colonel." At the very least, no one died this time. The next day was Jason's Navy Cross ceremony, and Stella dismissed the honorees' reservations. "If you hadn't saved Clay that day, I would have had even less time with my husband, and he would have never had the chance to be a dad, which he loved so much," she explained. "I never took a single second of that time for granted, and I'm here to see you honored for giving it to us." As I recall that interaction, my tears well up for the umpteenth time. Meanwhile, Blackburn informed Davis that Decker had been assaulted the night before by someone he knew, and that if the perpetrator was military, there would be hell to pay. Lisa then approached Sonny, observing his damaged knuckles. Blackburn delivered a moving statement on Jason's bravery before inviting the Navy Cross recipient to speak briefly. And words he did utter. Clay would never have been in that ambush if Jason hadn't made a point of joining the operation to keep an eye on his TBI-impaired team leader. "I was watching my own back, worried that command would discover what this war had done to my head," Jason explained to the audience. "I hid my brain injury. Clay Spencer paid the ultimate price for it." Jay said how Clay had tried to resist TBI suppression but was instructed to back down. "So today, I'm taking up that fight for him. Because this war machine has to stop ignoring the problem and start protecting the protectors." Awful for everyone in the end. We witnessed Stella take a picture of Clay with Bravo. Ray took down the signs advertising their vet clinic in the arrival area. Jason was observed sprinting toward and diving into the ocean while on the beach with Cerberus, and not coming up. But then Stella rehung the Bravo portrait in Brian's crib to keep an eye on him. Ray altered the sign with one that renamed his and Naima's facility Spencer House, Sob. Jason emerged from the sea. A montage that followed Jason's confession misled us into thinking that things had improved. We then went to a meeting room, where Jason was being called on the carpet by Blackburn and other superiors for what he had revealed in public. "You made a shambles and left us with no choice but to stand you down," Blackburn declared. Ray cut the proceedings short to amend his character witness testimony by disclosing that he has been suffering from PTS since his captivity. And, just as Blackburn rejected Ray's gesture and the point he believed it would prove, everyone came into the room: Sonny, Brock, Trent, Omar, and a half-dozen more operators, each relating what impaired them. Headaches that are almost persistent. Tinnitus. The syndrome of the leaker. Inability to fall asleep. Vision is hazy. Memory lapses occur. Whatever you want to call it. "Thanks, brother," Jason replied to Ray next to him. "What's command going to do? Pull all our birds?" mocked Ray. "Always enhance your fighting position, like you taught me, boss dog."